there are other issues that you've spotted, kind of fascistic things that have reared their head in its term too, that the rest of us have gone, oh, wow, and you've gone, oh, yeah, I remember that, Stephen Miller trying to push that.
Definitely Greenland. I definitely expected Venezuela to enter the stage again. And what's happening there right now with absolutely no plan for the aftermath for the people of Venezuela, which was always my concern, was what does it look like in the aftermath of taking action there? And I would say the one thing that I was always really concerned about is government overreach, turning places like the Department of Homeland Security into watchdogs against the American people. That was a very big concern and worry that I had because there were inclinations by Trump where he wanted to use the military or law enforcement against protesters, against dissent back in the summer of 2020. I
Yeah.
witnessed those conversations and now I'm seeing it come to fruition. And we're seeing DHS policy with ICE and other things where they're monitoring conversations. Dissent is basically being criminalized and being called domestic terrorism. These were all things that worried me because I knew kind of the fear that Stephen Miller wanted to impose on the people and how this group of people operates. And, I mean, to me, yes, they've said they're going to remove Greg out of Minneapolis. To me, as long as the system that enabled him is still in place,
Yes.
which is the likes of Stephen Miller sitting inside the White House, controlling the strings and controlling Trump, which I do believe that he is playing a big role in this.
Yes.
To me, nothing really changes.
Shadow President Stephen Miller. Jason, Olivia mentions the DHS, and some Democrats are calling now for Kristi Noem to be impeached and removed for office. Some Democrats are calling for the abolition of ICE. Others in the party are simply saying, well, we need to reform ICE. We need body cameras and better training. We don't really need a better trained Gestapo, do we? I mean, isn't there